Bismillah. Today, inshallah ta'ala, we're going to be looking at teaching from PowerPoint and changing the size of the slide to A4 in PowerPoint. So if you are using PowerPoint to teach, you may want to consider changing the size of the slide to A4. I'll try to explain why you should do that through this example. Most PowerPoints, they are set up to open up as widescreen. And if you go to design at the top, design, on the side you got side slides, you got standard and widescreen. Widescreen is made to fill up the full screen when you open it up on a computer. But what it does is when you want to print something, you go to print and then you realize that the top of the slide or the print paper and the bottom good chunk of it is not covered and it just simply comes out blank. Now, I have an example of one worksheet in front of me. So again, if you open it up as full screen, it covers the full screen, so there's nothing left, which looks really nice. But when we want to print this worksheet, it leaves it with a chunk of paper at the bottom and at the top as empty. Now, how do we fix that? Well, number one, you go to slide size, and from here you go to custom slides and you change widescreen to A4 paper. There we are, and press OK. So then it's going to ask you whether to maximize or ensure fit. Let's see the difference. When you press ensure fit, it's going to shrink whatever you had on that slide to fit onto A4 paper. There we are. So A4 paper. So if I was to print or move any of this up or down, I will be able to have that appear on the print the way I want it. So if I want to move the success criteria at the bottom, or if I want to move this a little bit higher up to the top, there we are. So when I want to print now, you can see that my success criteria is right there at the bottom, and the other bit that I moved up is right at the top. If I want to move it even further, I could do just to maximize the space that's there. So let's have a look and see it's moved all the way up. Now, the other thing you may want to consider, and the reason behind it is that when you set up a file as A4, it comes out exactly the way you want to print it. So remember, A4, it's going to look like this, the full page. The other thing that I like to add onto teaching slides or worksheets is success criteria at the bottom, and I like to specify, is it for all students or is it for a couple of students or middle ability students? If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget, if you're interested, to visit my Amazon shop where you can buy some of the merchandise that I've got on there, which are in this case Arabic handwriting books.